I can't make this shit up. In my real life, I be having random ass people trying to start conversation with me, and I have to like destroy them or be like and have to play something else or do something crazy so they can leave me the fuck alone. But since we talking about game, I don't know, this old ass dude who worked for SEPTA, because I was taking a train to go a few blocks, well not go a few blocks, like go to a certain area, and it would have just took me like 25 minutes to get up there, and on a train. So I waited for the train, and the dude came out the booth and started talking to me. And guess what it was? It was about game. Now, I'm gonna elaborate what was going on, because I had my MP3 player on me. I didn't have my phone, so I couldn't record it properly. And my headphones, I couldn't record the whole conversation because my headphones was connected to my MP3. So I had to unconnect my headphones and record the rest of the conversations. See, David Johnson said I'm socially awkward, but why people initiating conversations with me? If I'm socially awkward and unapproachable, why the fuck they approaching me? And then not only that, was a game dude. So I'm gonna give you a background of SEPTA drivers. Anybody in this city who work for SEPTA, they set for life. They could work for SEPTA for the rest of their life. SEPTA drivers get between at least like $30 an hour up to like $40 an hour. So a lot of women try to use SEPTA drivers and give them vagina. So this old guy told me he was seeing some chick, some chick who's 31, and he like 60 something, I think. And he was telling me that for 6 months she had him on a leash, fucking him. You know, she was impressed with him. Then after 6 months, the 7th month, she started asking him for money. And he started giving to her because the sex was so good. So he proceeds to tell me this and this and this and that. And you're going to hear on the recording when I told him, I don't mess with women over here. And then he's like, oh, it's the same, blah, blah, blah. And I just let the dude talk. But even guys who got good jobs, this is the game shit that we're talking about in real life. And I'm not making this shit up. So, listen.
The lovers.
Yeah.
Or he's getting ready to fuck. Which one?
He's ready.
He's getting ready.
Yeah.
See, because the game didn't change from my era and your era.
Well, I'm not out here.
No, but I'm saying you know how the fucking young girls is in your age group.
Yeah.
You know how.
But I don't mess with anybody from America. I mess with my last chick was
Yeah.
Let me try to increase it. Okay. Let's
But still, you still know how.
oh yeah, I know how they play, yeah.
How I'm quite sure you conversate with women from America and you see shit. You got sisters or cousins or female cousins.
I see them play the game.
Start reading out what this old motherfucking white man saying, baby. I just couldn't get off from looking at the profile. I take you around the world, pay your credit off. I said, that's the motherfucker you need. That's the motherfucker you need. If you're gonna do all this here, see, talk is cheap. I came in doing my shit without talking. I've told you what I was gonna do, and I've done everything that I told you that I was gonna do.
I hope you can hear it. So he was trying to tell me that he was talking to the chick and he knew that it was just a sexual relationship between them, and he was married or whatever, right? So I hope y'all hear this shit, cause I can't. I need to find another like. Let me try to put this on here real quick, cause I got my MP3 player with me too that I recorded it on. So I think if I could turn it up a little louder on here, because I got it on 2 devices. I try to upload it on YouTube, But it didn't. Even in my booster, I don't have it. It's not up loud. I try to increase the volume of it. I mean, but it's not doing it. So let me see. Yeah, I can't. Fuck, I can't do it. I can't. Hope y'all can hear it. Like I said before, I'm gonna start showing y'all real life experience, cause niggas think I'm socially awkward and all this other shit and all this dumb shit that they try and talk about. And I wish I had. Well, I did have a recorder back then, but I didn't really think of it. Nowadays, you gotta be prepared all the time, because niggas trying to lie on you, and people trying to lie, and women trying to lie on you and shit. So you gotta record almost everything out here nowadays and keep it in your back pocket. But let's continue it, man.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Anytime I give you 15, 1800 to move in this motherfucker, and this how you gonna pay me. You know what I'm saying? Say, I'll let it slide. Because I ain't want compensation. Right? But right now, it's at a head with me. It came in when she hit that car bullshit, and then she do the bullshit that this other motherfucker want to do for her. Fuck, okay, just have.
So let me clarify that. The chick asked him for a car, and also she was trying to put it in his face. She was playing mind you, this is a 31-year-old. And she was throwing it in his face that if he won't do it, somebody else will, and she'll stop the sex. Remember, mind you, this is the pussy slave shit that I'm talking about out here when it comes down to these dudes. Even in old ass age, even if they got a wife, they're still not satisfied with what they got. They need pussy all the time. So he's voicing his frustration towards me, and I don't get it. Like, what I walked around with that energy? Did you want me to tell you? You told me your problems? Like, what the hell? Like, I was just trying to get some like two right side orders and come back home. I ain't want to hear nobody's story. But niggas always telling me, people always telling me they secrets, and I don't know why they think that, you know, telling a stranger your secrets and shit and your life story is gonna make me seem like I'm gonna hold it in or some shit. Like, I'll protect your identity, but I'll tell that shit out real fast. Cause nigga, you was like the other way around, he wouldn't listen to me at all. But I don't know, I got that vibe about me where niggas feel comfortable around me to tell their business, and I hold their business 100% because I'm protecting the identity. But I'm using this example because this is the game shit in real life. See, the game dudes are not gonna record the females that they talking to, because you can still protect the chick identity but put a on recording. Marco did it a better step when he showed the women that he was messing with in real life. But these guys can't even pull a recorder out and record the chick, because they know it's gonna mess them up. If they have so much game, why don't you record a conversation about what a real life game dude does? But hey, I'm gonna leave that alone because it's been oversaturated. But I'm gonna talk about certain things after this video if y'all can hear it.
Conversation about this shit. Dig what I'm saying? If I'm wrong for wanting to talk,
You spend money on it. You spend money on it. Why would you not with a phone store?
exactly. Where you going? Because before I used to know what the fuck is going on. Now I don't know what the fuck is going on. When a woman changed from not fucking them and she gets the fuck about it like that. That's true.
Yep.
That's what's up. And the only reason why you fucking me want some money just to keep the money coming in.
Yeah. She trying to reel you in once a month to try to keep you there so you can plan out, you know, think about the sex you had so it can carry you over to the next month.
Yeah, fuck all that. Shit.
So I had to tell him what this chick was doing to him. That she was fucking him good for 6 months for free to reel him in so she can make sure she can put payments in. So she loaned him pussy in order to make him pay for it on the 7th month, the 7th, 8th month. And He was like, fuck all that. Like I said, man, I want to give y'all the recording, and I want to know how to do it. But I think I know how to do it. I think I'm gonna try to go into my little tab or whatever, and try to go in there. But I'm gonna try to figure it out. But this shit is crazy, dog. Like we talk about game, and then I get a real life example of an old dude who can't leave pussy alone, who game and shit. It's like, yo, this shit be handed. Like, a lot of the universe always give me something for me to either show or for me to even realize what's going on out here, man. Like, it's plenty of times where certain situations happen, and then I see somebody fall or somebody get killed, and I'm like, damn, that nigga life wasn't so good after all. So let me finish it, man.
Not working. Okay, because I know my sex drive. It's not working.
You heard him. He said he knows his sex drive. Even at the old age, this dude has a high sex drive. So why the dude get married? Because eventually these niggas need to get married to have somebody at home. But they still need to fuck on some their wife. So it's kind of pathetic. Because I don't hear SYSBM dudes out here cheating on their wives. I don't hear them. I don't hear that shit. When I talk to the guys that I talk to, I don't hear guys in SYSBM and dudes who date interracial cheat on their wives. They're happy with their wives. They're like, man, I'm happy as shit that I got this chick right here. I don't have to. So that tells me something, that these chicks are not, these black chicks, the chicks in America, they don't satisfy these men not one bit. But then they want to talk about dirty feet bitches. At least the dirty feet bitches, their husbands, the guys that go overseas and get their wives, they don't go around cheating on nobody else.
You can talk that, oh, you married. You already knew that from the door. So don't throw that up in my face. I told you, oh man, it ain't like I feel it from you. You knew from day one. You dig what I'm saying? But now you want to play your motherfucking game. I'm game the fuck out. Now, you gonna go and step up to the plate, or you gonna get off of it?
See, this dude frustrated. Kind of like the Super Sly shit when he went online screaming out all the women that he gave him problems. Eventually, these dudes, like MOT said, they brag about being in the most dysfunctional market ever. And then they go vent their frustration out online or to other people. And it's like, you're messing with these dudes. You messing with these females, right? And you bragging about that other guys can't get these females. But we don't want these females if they stretch dudes out like this. And that's the funny part right here. Like, a lot of, like, they want to make fun of guys who don't want to deal with unstressful, combative women. Like, they want to put you down because you want a woman that's not gonna do all this dumb shit and stretch you out and do all this other crazy shit that these dudes have to put up with. That's why I don't agree with dudes. Be like, they brag on the fact that these chicks that they dealt with broke their PlayStation, or try to run them over in a car or some shit, or try to get the steering wheel. And then when you go on the other side of dudes, so-called, you know, real productive brothers, their experience with women is not none of that. Because the women were cultured not to test men. Because they know one shot, you could get bopped in your face. Or you could lose your life if you mess with the guy. Even a nice guy will literally be like, okay, I'm going to tell my uncle, and my uncle going to handle you. I'm going to tell my mom going to handle you. Like, it's always a fix, a vetting process in that culture that fixes these women to make sure they don't go out of control.
That's an even fair thing. I asked you to buy me a fifth. You buy me a fifth of liquor. You tell me I make more money than you. You knew that because you met me in uniform. You know I make more money than you.
So, if you ain't hear it, he tested it out and tried to have this chick give him money. I mean, give him something to drink. because he like, okay, I know I make more money than you, but I want to see if you care about me or not. So he got too close to a sexual friend, even in his old age. And he been know the game, that all this game shit that he was telling me. It seemed like it wasn't really. He didn't really. He forgot that shit. And this is what these blue pill niggas is. That's what it's the essence, core essence of it is. These game dudes are simps. They blue pill. They pussy first, and they had no respect for men.
But what that guy do to buy me? That's what I'm doing for you. Oh, you hurt my feelings when you said this. So what? So what? You hurt my feelings a whole lot of motherfucking time.
And he goes to say, you hurt my fucking feelings, when he was telling me about her expressing her feelings when he tried to call her out. I can't make this shit up, dude. I can't make this shit up, man. Like I said before, if you think that a motherfucker like me, who David Johnson said I'm socially awkward, will go and try to interview a motherfucker offline, like I really talk to niggas in real life off this shit, when I told y'all how I am, the shit that I've been through, this shit falls in my lap, man. This shit falls in my lap. Like
You know what I'm saying? So what now? How can you tell when they trying to cover up shit now one time? Now I can tell with my wife, because we've been together 30 years. But how can you tell when, once I bring all this shit up, how can you tell that they lying when they start doing what? Last week, she on the phone text.
So, I'm gonna end it right there, because I don't know if y'all heard the whole thing, but if y'all did, like, just tell me, or I'm gonna come back with this recording. Let me cut it off real quick.